Well, they are the products you see advertised on TV that leave you wondering, hey, do they really work?
We wanted to know too. So all month, Rena Sargentopoulos has been putting them to the test. Tonight she checks out popular pet products. Did they work? Here's how Rena rates them.
Can you speak, Dante?
KARE 11 audio engineer Dean Weiser has a beautiful husky with a lot of hair.
Yes.
The perfect pet to test the ShedVac.
This amazing tool lifts loose pet hair while the vacuum suction captures the flyaways.
I have my doubts.
Dean puts in 3 AA batteries, which are not included, and gives Dante a brush.
Look at that.
The noise of the ShedVac doesn't seem to bother Dante. In fact, he looks downright pleased. But his human is less than thrilled with the results.
It's pulling it off of his body, but it's not pulling it into the tank.
Dean says a regular brush seems to work better.
It might work better on a shorter hair dog.
We took his advice.
Wait. Go get it.
News manager Stacy Nogi brought in her very active yellow lab to try it out.
Look how nice.
Carson also doesn't seem to mind the machine, but his short hair isn't getting sucked into the ShedVac.
I don't know, buddy. What do you think about that? I don't think it's doing much, huh?
Our last try is Dr. Lisa with All Paws Animal Hospital. She says a little hoovering can sometimes help.
Vacuuming sometimes can be helpful, just to pull that stuff out of there. And many dogs will get used to the noise. Others will be way too scared. But I think this is probably not strong enough to be real effective.
We tried a regular brush on 2 of the dogs, which proved to work better than the ShedVac. We paid $19.95 for it, and though we got 2 in the mail, we still give it a thumbs down.
We all love our dogs, but there are times you just wish you could turn off their barking.
The BarkOff claims it uses humane ultrasonic sound waves to train your dog to zip it. A lesson from which Hunter and Finley might benefit.
I don't mind 1 or 2 barks here and there, but it's that sustained barking that gets the neighbors involved.
BarkOff says it can take up to a week or more to work, but Adam Weber noticed a difference immediately.
They seem to respond to it anyways.
We wanted to see it for ourselves, so we turned on BarkOff and came knocking at the door.
Who's that?
Adam is pleased with the results.
It's not usual. Usually it would be, even if I was just standing here, they'd just keep barking and barking and barking. So, yeah, it seems to be working.
Our veterinarian says it could make dogs bark more.
And so it sets up kind of a bad cycle. They bark at it, it keeps admitting it, so they bark some more. And so in those cases, obviously, it doesn't work.
Dr. Lisa recommends a citronella collar instead, or trying to solve the underlying behavior problem. Here's the deal. BarkOff is just $10. Our testers gave it a thumbs up. Our expert gave it a thumbs down. So we'll split the difference and give BarkOff an eh. The makers of BarkOff responded to our review with this statement. Personality of the dog comes into play as well, and the product can affect different dogs differently.
Is your house one big dog-eat bathroom? Tired of cleaning and replacing carpets and furniture?
The Potty Patch is a self-proclaimed indoor washroom for dogs, a 3-tiered faux grass system that you wash and reuse.
My dogs and I hate going out in the cold. The Potty Patch is the perfect solution.
KARE 11's Jana Shortle was the only one even willing to try it. Well, have her dog Vivian try it.
Remember, it's green. No.
After 4 days, Vivian is not even remotely interested in the Potty Patch.
I tried to put it next to her bed. She's like, I can't trick her. This doesn't do it.
Our vet isn't surprised.
So it's basically a piece of AstroTurf over a drainage tray.
Dr. Lisa says starting with a puppy might give you a better shot at training, but doesn't feel potty patches much better than just a pad or even a litter box. And at $39.99, it is an expensive gamble if you're not sure your dog will use it. So we give Potty Patch a thumbs down. We spoke to the company's president by phone, who said the product is environmentally friendly and perfect for pet-owning elderly or apartment dwellers.
The dog is probably apprehensive not to go indoors, especially if they're not used to it. And, I think if you train the dog to go on there after the first time and you praise the dog it's okay, the dog will start to use it.
He also says not all dogs will like it, and apparently Vivian falls into that category.
That went well.
Well, the inventor of ShedVac did call us to respond to our review. He stands behind his product and says that if our ShedVacs weren't picking up hair, then it's possible we were sent faulty units.
And I've demonstrated it just 1,000 times. I mean, taking an entire container of hair and just spreading it out on a cloth. And you can just suck the whole thing up all at once.
Well, obviously, that is not what happened when we tried it. If you have something you'd like me to rate, just go to our Care 11 Facebook page and leave a comment there.
So sad that didn't work. I was so
Yeah, we're both hopeful. Yeah, we both have two dogs each.
Yeah.
Shed like crazy.
We'll try something else next time.
It was very insightful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we've had a lot of Minnesota companies, actually, that want their products rated, so maybe we'll have to do something.
Very cool.
Like that.
Great. Thank you,
Thanks,
Rena.
Rena.
It's been fun.